My good friend, board-certified psychiatrist, Dr. Ish Major, is now joining us for this next important topic. Welcome, Dr. Ish.
Hey, doctor, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. You know, the importance of mental health, we talk about it all the time. We're still in that mental health crisis related to the pandemic.
Absolutely. And as we kind of cycle through these seasons, post-COVID, holidays, and then the springtime, it's important to know that the springtime is actually suicide season because that's when most folks have the energy to complete it. So that's an important tip.
Well, the stats support that. There's one death by suicide in the U.S. every 11 minutes. So this is a big issue we need to address. The topic sits very close to home for our next guest, our friend of the show, actress and television host, Melissa Rivers. Welcome back, Melissa.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Haven't seen everybody in so long.
Well, it's been way too long. And boy, we were reminiscing a little the TV that we did together with your dear mom in the past, and we miss you. And I think I may have known this, but we've never really touched on it during your appearances on the show. I mean, your father, your dad, committed suicide in 1987.
Yeah.
How did you, Melissa, get over the loss of your dad?
It is very hard. How did I do it? Therapy, time, learning, understanding depression. And I to this day can tell you where I was when the most important thought I had at all over this was, I can love my dad and respect my dad, and I can still hate the decision he made.
Losing somebody is one thing, but when you lose somebody close to you, your father, by suicide, it's a whole different thing. You blame yourself. I should have picked up on certain signs. I could have done more. And then it's that anger, like how could he do this to us? Why?
So much anger, and anger that my mother really never got past.
Yeah.
Well,
you know, and the joke, you know, that I made right after my mother passed away was, I was in the room and I started to sort of just laugh, and there was a nurse still in there, and I said, she goes, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, I'm just thinking about that my dad's having a really awful day. Like, she's here and she's still mad," you know.
Wow.
Like, that was a strangely healing moment for me. Because, oh man, he is finally going to get it.
Yeah.
And Dr. Ish, I'd love for you to chime in. Grief, one thing, but dealing with family members after somebody in the family commits suicide, it's a whole different ball of wax, isn't it?
It is, because you just don't know where to put all those feelings, right? You go through those stages of grief, the denial, the anger, but with suicide, there's an extra layer of anger because it was a willful decision, right? How could you leave me like this, right? How dare you leave me like this? And then ultimately, well, what was so wrong with me that made you want to leave us?
You blame
like
yourself.
This, right? You start to blame yourself. And the thing to remember, and Melissa, you described it so beautifully about healing, is two things can be true. I love my dad and I miss my dad and I wish he was still here. And I'm mad about this decision you make. You've got to allow yourself to have all of those feelings whenever they come. There's no wrong way to process that.